Hello everybody, I'm Selection VC. Welcome back to UnderRail. Alright, where we left off in the last episode, we were on level 3. 3 levels deep inside the GMS. There was a whole gang of bandits holding some random settlers hostage in the dining room, and we were going to activate an auto turret that would kill the ones in the hallway, allegedly. And that's if we can climb down out of the air ducts to reach the room that we've got to hack our way into, and then hack our way into the surveillance and security system. It sounds like a lot of factors are going to come into play here. But who knows? We'll see what happens. If all else fails, we'll whip out our trusty 44 caliber pistol. I need my Omni tool. We're going to go out through this ventilation shaft right here. Putting us in this corner. Okay. Now the room next door, we can't see the people, but we know that the hostages are being held in this area right here. And there's bandits all the way around that bar. And then the old man in the corner told us that this is the security control room. What I'd like to see is that bandit come up over here. The one that we saw on patrol when we were looking through the ventilation shaft vents. He should walk up to the elevator. Hopefully not see me over here in the shadows. And then walk back as part of his patrol. There he is. Okay. Does he see me? Nope. Alright, let's go open this door. Okay. Now I should be able to shut the door. There we go. That worked good. Alright, let's have a look at these surveillance monitors. I learned how to do this in the level above. Okay, so this guy... Alright, I remember seeing this bloody body in the last episode from the hallway. Here's the barricade where we saw the bloody body. I didn't see that bandit right there on the other side. And we're seeing guys on patrol here. Okay, let's look through some of the other monitors. That is the hallway on the other side of the elevator, I assume. Okay, we've got surveillance inside where the hostages are. And there's the one bandit on patrol. Okay, let's, oh yeah, okay. Security code, GMS compound, access level 0, hack. Root, command prompt, engaged. Attempt to gain level 1 access. Hacking successful. Access upgraded to level 1. Security. Security auto turrets. Enable, disable security auto turrets. Oh, cool. Things are happening. What's going on out here? I can't see. Okay. Well, I missed the action. Oh, here we go. Look, there's a security auto turret. He's taken half his HP and damage. Looks like he killed a couple of bandits at least. Wow, neat. Okay, there's that security scene. What about the guy with the sledgehammer? I wonder, I don't see him. Forget which camera that was. Okay, here we go. Looks like he's gone too. Alright, the old man said, don't forget to shut him back off. Yeah. Perfect. Let's see what we got in the room for loot. Regular old hacksaw and a frag grenade. In the desk, we got some ammo and some XP. Speaking of XP, I should probably level up. Let's level up. Okay, I don't get to spend any points here, I don't guess. We're gonna become a level 6. Got 40 points to spend here. Definitely want to top off our gun skill. That's 40. You know, throwing is one of my great weaknesses. This is not affected by the skill that's giving me some in crossbows and melee. I should probably up my throwing skill. I've got a lot of throwing weapons, and I've been having a hard time. We may go higher on throwing. Got dodge and evasion. These have reached 40 somehow. I may leave them alone this time. Traps might be nice. Increase your chance of spotting traps. Yeah, that's been a weakness of ours for sure. Bring that up to either 9 or 11. Or 14 or 16. That's weird. Okay, let's bring that up to 11. I wanted to bring tailoring up to 15 so I can craft basic leather armor. I haven't been using persuasion. Mercantile, we could drop 6 points into mercantile maybe. That'll bring it up to 20. 4 points in thought control would bring it up to 20. That leaves me 10 points to spend on throwing, possibly. I've been using a lot of thrown weapons, and it'd be nice if those were more accurate. Get 5 more points in throwing. And dodge and evasion wouldn't hurt. See if I can hit a break point. 35 and 33. Yeah, I guess we'll call it right there. I don't know what else I need in crafting skills right now, so does that bring me any new feats? Does, okay. Armor sloping reduces the armor penalty originating from metal plates. Multiplicative. Oh, this is a crafting thing, isn't it? Yeah, when crafting armor. Conditioning reduces mechanical heat and cold damage taken. Expertise. Non-critical hits deal additional mechanical damage equal to your level. So that would be 6 more points of damage on non-critical hits. Gun nut. Increase the upper damage range of all firearms you craft by 15%. Nimble reduces armor penalties. Opportunist, rat hound, paranoia, psychosis. I was looking for a gun skill. High technicalities increase damage done by energy, weapons, and attachments. Steadfast aim increases critical hit chance with a pistol for each base action point required to fire it above 10. Okay, that would be really good for the 44 caliber. Point shot grants you the ability to perform a quick pistol, SMG, or assault rifle attack that costs 50% of the standard action point cost but has reduced precision. Okay, we've already got the disassemble blueprint, right? Enables you to disassemble, obtaining components from which they are constructed. The retrieved components has 90% of the original quality. Weaponsmith. Bowyer. Crossbows that you craft. So you could craft better weapons than you could buy if you bought into the crafting thing, apparently. That's a mechanics 30 skill. So for our crossbow run that's upcoming at some point, that'd be a mechanics 30, intelligence 7. You could get Bowyer, and you could craft crossbows that do 35% more damage. Wow. Suppressive fire. Enemies caught in your firearm burst attack cone have their ranged chance reduced. I'm leaning towards steadfast aim because with my 44, that would do pretty good. Increase the critical hit chance. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what I'm doing. That should have gone onto this menu. No, it's just, that's a passive. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get back into it. We gotta rescue these hostages or something. This guy had a crowbar, 7mm hawker, healing items, and ammo for our hawker. Pretty good. There's our hammer wielder. Our hitherto unspotted raider. 7mm hawker. This would be one of their one of the hostages, I think, who died or was killed in the attack. He got nothing on him. They already looted him, I suppose. Alright, I don't remember there being anybody in the kitchen. We can go peek in the window here. Hopefully they won't see me. Uh-huh. Okay. What else is here? Let's have a look around. Oh, I'm overburdened. Okay, we need to drop some stuff in a loot pile then. Check out. Lockpicking 25. There's a locker and a footlocker. Let's see. This is a galvanic vest. Mechanical damage threshold increased by 200% against bullets. Moderate protection against electrical attacks and carries a hybrid ballistic panel. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? If I can remember which locker this was, I might stash some stuff. I can remember the foot locker, I think. So let's use lockpicks on that. Hey, and we got a lockpick back too. Cool. I am carrying 159 weight. Wow. Probably this hammer is heavy. Yeah, that weighs 23. Oops. No, wrong. The hammer all by itself weighs 23, so that's a burden. This armor here, 12% resistance, but the agility and stealth increase. I think this would be better. I'm going to put on the hybrid ballistic vest. Maybe that'll help. Are my boots worn out? These are agility and stealth increase. And these are persuasion decrease, stealth increase by 4, but not better, per se. We can stash some of these weapons. This one is still durable, I think. It's getting low. That one's low anyway. That does up to 13 damage. Okay, so I'm going to stash this knife here. And we'll equip the one that has better durability. Then I've got multiple Zephyrs. One of them scoped, one of them not scoped. We're not going to be using the steel crowbar. There's another hammer with weighs 24 or whatever. Don't need to be carrying that around. I didn't see any robots, so we're probably not going to need EMP grenades. We're more likely to... We could try to slow these guys down with caltrips when we attack them. And, instead of a frag grenade, since we've got multiples of these, I'm going to use the Molotov cocktails. There we go. Let's sort out here. That got a lot of the weight off. Oh, we don't need a bunch of armor sets in our inventory. We can come back for these. That'll get some of the weight off too. And then in between episodes, I'm going to have to hump all this loot very slowly back to SGS. Yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. So all our goodies are in that foot locker. Oh, nice. We actually look like a soldier now with our ballistic vest on. Light switch, okay. Yep, that's right. I'm thinking, the hostages can wait. Hey, we might find something useful, you know? Caltrips or something, more caltrips. Or another pistol and more batteries. It really disturbs me that that guy is dead in his bed, too. And more batteries, and what's this? Level 1 storage keycard. Grant access to the storage area on the first level of the compound. That is quest complete right there. Got a desk over here, allegedly. Alright. Another lockpick, thank you very much. Okay, I think that was everything. Nope, we got one more room here. Hey, caltrops, boom. Just as I'd hoped. And a bear, is that a poisoned bear trap? It is. Burrower poison bear trap. I just saw a meme on Reddit about that. They said, I keep finding bear traps in UnderRail and I haven't seen a bear yet. Lockpicking. I used a lockpick to get a flashbang and some fine millimeter, 5mm. Okay, that's pretty much everything. So what I'm going to do is quick save here. What's the quick save button? Let's make sure we know. Options. Keybinds. Controls. Here we go. Quick save. F5. F5 did nothing. There it goes. Cool. Well, if this doesn't go well, we'll just reload. Do I want to try the caltrop thing again? I have combat utility caltrops right here. Can stack them together, or we could use the bear trap. But I think I'll use the caltrops. Caltrops and Molotovs. That's my bandit defense. It was really kind of them to hang out in the dining room and wait for me to be ready. I really appreciate that. So, should I stealth? I don't think there's any point in that. When I open the door, they'll probably go nuts. They did not go nuts. Okay, that's fine. Let's throw the caltrops. Now, it should tell me if I need to walk forward. No, it's not telling me that, unfortunately. Okay. So we're going to throw them right there. Cool. Now, that didn't even aggro them, which is kind of crazy. Let's take an aimed shot at this dude. Okay, now we've got some hostility. I actually saw things go hostile. I saw that auto turret go hostile, but surely not. I missed my critical shot with that pistol, by the way. That is disappointing in the extreme. Alright, let's run away. Let them run over those caltrops. Spare my life, I beg of you. I don't want to die, please. Oh no, the guys... I say, like, the citizens are going to wind up running over these caltrops. Okay, the raider leader has taken some damage from that. From running over the caltrops, and movement point damage, too. The other guys, I think they're trying to, he says, I almost feel sorry for you. I think the other guys are trying to avoid the caltrops and come through this door. So yeah, I'm just gonna move one square away, maybe. Or no, let's get back here. That way I can turn the corner if I want to. Ooh! He did a little damage. He's at half his HPs. I'm gonna take a shot and then move around the corner. Really? Wow. Love it. Make him chase me. There he comes. Boy, it'd be nice if I had aimed shot back. Oh, I do too. Alright, let's take an aimed shot at this guy, Raider Leader. Yeah! Okay, there's two more chasing me. Female Raider and Raider. Now, if I take a shot, that's going to leave me with 6 AP. It says MP and AP on here, so I don't know what to believe. But I think I can take one shot and move one square back, possibly. I'm going to try that. That's nice. Move back. Enemy spotted. I need backup, he says. A female raider is fully healthy somehow. She must have taken a health hypo, I guess. Should I set them on fire? If I get crits, we're all good. Let's see about setting these guys on fire. Okay, 50-50 chance I set myself on fire. Taking those levels in throwing didn't seem to help at all. Let's throw it right there. Oh yeah, of course I did it to myself. I really gotta quit using these things. This dude laughs and says prepare to die. Wow, wonderful. What I've got to do is, first of all, I'm going to take all this fire damage. Let's take a hypo to get half HP back before it gets too serious. Okay, so I might be on fire for 3 turns, but at least I'm starting with a full HP bar. Hello? That fire is really messing with my computer. Alright, close that. Here we go. And then we're gonna move to here. As my computer totally takes a crap. End the turn. He says, feel the pain. Weird, I can't pass my turn. Maybe come down here. End turn. Space, I'll just click it. There you go, it's not taking my keyboard inputs for some reason. Alright, if they want me, they've got to join me in the being on fire thing. Okay, which they didn't do. Actually, maybe she died. Not sure. I'm gonna pass my turn if I can. Just so because of the fire here. Let's hit this end turn. Took a little more fire damage. Well, this is a good reason not to throw Molotovs. Alright, took 10 more fire damage. Now let's go out there and shoot somebody. Like, right here, I guess. I don't see anybody. Okay. So where is this? Can we end combat? Let's try to end combat. Here we go. Let the fire burn out. I think we killed them all. Sweet. Alright, we've got a dead raider leader here. Oh yeah. 8.6 millimeter rounds, and he was carrying an 8 point... Uh-oh. Combat has re-begun. Don't see who's hostile here. Critical hit. Oh. Oh! Where did you come from? The two of them? I think it's just the one raider. And she hit me hard too. Let's grab a health hypo here. And here I was just counting my loots. I'm gonna do an aimed shot at 44. I've got 4 rounds left. That's plenty to kill him with, probably. Aimed shot at this one. He says, I almost feel sorry for you. Almost. Oh yeah, 103 damage. Uh-oh. Where is this guy at? Security camera. Is he at the end of the hall? I still don't see this guy. That's weird. I don't know who that is. Alright, I'm gonna move back into the shadows, I guess, and let him chase me. I really need to reset my game because it hasn't recovered from the fire. It's gone down to like seconds per frame. Which is rather terrible. But it won't let me save in the middle of combat, so... I could go up the stairs, I guess, get out of combat. Yeah, I thought I'd do that. Go up the stairs, get out of combat. Save. Yeah, that's a really good idea. That would benefit me greatly. Let me pause my recording real quick while I do that. And we'll get this game back up to speed. Alright, I went and restarted my game to hopefully get some frames back. Then you gotta make sure your keyboard's being captured, which it is. And looks like my game's running normally now, so we're all good. We got one more raider to deal with. So let's do that. Hop down here and deal with this raider. Don't know if he's... Okay. Don't know where he is. He may have gone on patrol somewhere. I was trying to loot these bodies. What's weird is... got Raider's corpse is misplaced way over here. See that? Isn't that weird? I can't check this Raider. Because he's bugged out and his corpse is allegedly over here somewhere. Oops. Is that it? Okay, there's a Raider. He had a SMG, 762 SMG, and a bunch of ammo. Nice. Okay, here's the Raider leader. So we were trying to check out this 8.6mm Marauder assault rifle. Minimum weapon skill 40, which we have, so we can carry this thing. And he had 50 rounds for it. Hell yeah, hand grenade. I can't check this guy's corpse either, for some reason. Yeah, things got a little bugged out. That's too bad, but it's okay. So I don't think... I can't check this guy's corpse either? Maybe we already did. Maybe it's because we already looted him. I don't remember. I guess we probably did. Alright, so... Now, how's our hostages doing? We need to check on them. Hopefully the caltrips are gone. Whoops. Hold on. We still got another raider here. And another hostage. Okay. I'm just going to move up here and then we'll step out and shoot her on the next turn. Okay, dude just sprinted up to take a shot at me. Female raider, right here. He says, "You're so incompetent that it's painful. Why don't you shut up and walk over my caltrips?" Okay, wait a minute. There's another one. Female raider right there. Citizen says, "Oh no, I'm out of here. I'm gone." Man, there were a bunch of raiders. Alright, let's take an aimed shot at this lady here. Oh, I forgot to reload my pistol while I was... Oh, yeah. One shot, one kill. Okay, now, can I reload that weapon with my remaining action points? That'd be nice. 44s looked like... or we could switch guns. Ooh, we could try the assault rifle, too. Here's 44s. Oh, there we go. I got a reload. What's my quest marker talking about? Find a way to open the sealed door. Someone has taken down one of Harlow's. Okay. I'm gonna pass my turn right here. Okay, combat's over. Oddly enough. They killed Emma for no reason. No reason at all. We thought we'd be safe here. Uh-huh. Watch the caltrips. Sully? He says, "Thank you for what you did. We don't have much to offer in return. If you see something you need, just take it. It's not like we could stop you anyway. There's been enough bloodshed today as it is. I need you to tell me about the sealed door at the first level. Do you know how I can open it? My friend Bloomberg sealed that door one day. He wouldn't say why, but he never allowed any of us to go in there, nor do I think he ever went there himself since. If there's a key to open that door, he should have it. I think we have Bloomberg's key. Where's Bloomberg now? They shot him near the barricade. Ah. I'll look in his room, is what I just said. Okay. Yeah, I think we've got it. Let's look here. I think it said Bloomberg's key. Plot items. Yeah, Bloomberg's key. There you go. And that's where we got the other key. That one, level 1 storage. Pretty sure that's where our quest is leading. But we got to go talk to Gorski. If there's something you need, just take it. The man says. All right. Oh, I haven't talked to Old Citizen. What's up, Old Citizen? I'm glad this is over. I didn't think I would survive, but so many died. Yes, indeed. So, mushroom brew and cave hopper steak. Don't mind if I do. And we got stuff in the freezers, apparently. More food. Animal parts. What do you got in the refrigerator, fellas? Oh yeah, more food. Kitchen cabinet. Knives. You know, you can't sell these like you'd think you could. Oh, but wait. Maybe I could disassemble them for scrap. We'll take them. We didn't search the female raider. Yeah, she had the normal stuff. She had some Stygian coins too, though. And that gun is a Hammerer LS. That stands for laser sight. Alright, it's time to evaluate whether we have looted the entire level. I think we have. Looking at all the empties here. Empty, empty, empty. We may not have looted that one desk. Let's see, this desk right here, I think it's unlooted. Okay, now this footlocker contains all the heavy items that I stored here. Oh, you know what? I need those lockpicks though. Let's grab those. Oh, non-plot items. What am I at? 135 of 150? Yeah, it's getting heavy. I'll come back for this heavy stuff in between episodes when I go do all my trading and stuff. For now, I want to return to Gorski and see what's going on up there, I think. I think the old man, the old citizen, yeah, he just came out of there, right? Yeah, he did. What a massacre. There seems to be something wrong with the elevator door. I'll try to fix it. You managed to repair the door. Okay, cool. Let's go to level 1. Hey, Gorski, I found something. What? We have combat. We might have more, rat hounds on the level or something. Yep, there's another rat hound over there. Two of them. 3 of them. Oh, we're close enough to Gorski. These guys ought to take care of it for us, actually. Let me run this way. Gorski in danger. Gorski? They haven't seen me yet, I guess. Careful. Don't shoot me. About time you guys did something. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's got good throwing skills. Very nice, Gorski. He says, yeah. There are people on the lower levels of the compound. He says, so? Some raiders held them hostage, but I helped them. Well done. Now, you got the keycard I asked you to find? Yeah, I found the keycard that should open that vault. Good work. Let's give it a try. Oh boy. He says, holy freaking hell! This place is infested with burrowers. That's it? He says, damn it. So it was all for nothing. Well, at least now I know you're someone who can get the job done. Here's your payment. Hey, wait, I wanted to investigate that. Are you insane? I'm not having that door open for one more second. Do you know what those creatures can do? Burrowers are not to be messed with unless absolutely necessary. Aw, come on. It's a scavenging opportunity. Who knows what we might find? It's not a scavenging opportunity, it's a death wish. And if it was just your hide that we were risking, I wouldn't give a damn, but I can't have those critters getting out and about. You are not getting this key card. Now get out of here. Let's pack it up, boys. Wow, man. That was bull. Key card required. Gorski's got the key card. Oh, wait a minute. We could ventilation shaft our way in there, I'll bet. Boy, he was really scared of him, though, so now I'm scared of him. I don't see any lootables in there either, but there's like a cave exit or something, and whatever those are. Ooh, huh. Alright, well, it's probably time to collect our reward. What do we got? Complete task, according to return to Tanner, and then we still got the Harland thing. Which, by the way, I want to equip that automatic rifle. Looks like our new caliber is going to be 8.6 millimeter. And that is a hefty weapon. That's up to 34 mechanical damage. Uh-oh, it says minimal strength 6, which we don't have. I'm going to have to get his point of strength. Dang it. Alright, fine. Next time we level up, we grab 1 strength so we can handle that rifle. I'll come back and grab my lootables in between episodes. In the meantime, I want to see what Gorski has to say. I mean, not Gorski. Tanner. Yeah, this way. Not to mention, we could look into the caves. There was a couple of cave exits from that area into various places. Don't know where they go. Uh-oh. What do we got? Rat hounds. That didn't do much damage for a 44. And there's 3 of them. Yeah, we're starting to encounter more rat hounds. I'm pretty sure the game's spawning them in at this point. Yeah, that's what's up. We just keep getting the oddities from these guys, but they do us no good. Alright, we're done with that. We can check these remains, I guess. I leveled up high enough to be able to craft leather armor to sell, at least. We can use a bandage, I believe, now, because we're out of combat. Need to buy more bandages for sure. So in between episodes, I'll be on a big trading mission, it looks like. And muling and hauling those sledgehammers back to SGS. Looks like these guys are still working on the tunnel. Keep at it, boys. You'll get there one day. One of the questions will be when we get that strength point, we make that new gun down there. Can we kill the guy that takes us prisoner, the cannibal or whatever? Alright, I think we're going to Commons and Cantina to see Tanner. I didn't see if Gorski paid me. Let's look. Did Gorski pay me already? Yeah, I think he did. He paid us like, I don't know, 200 credits or something? Maybe more. So Gorski's not going to pay us. I mean, Tanner. Alright, Hadrian Tanner. I'm done with Gorski's task. What's next? Actually, there's not much to do around the station at the moment, not until the tunnel is clear. However, there is a way you could speed that up, besides helping with the actual digging yourself. The station has an old Armadillo mobile drill. It used to serve us well for many years, but it's out of commission now. There's something wrong with its rotor circuit board. Harold tried to fix it a couple of times, but it was no use. He reckons that the only solution is to replace it. So I guess you want me to find the replacement circuit board. Or a merchant that would sell one, yes. Since the train is out and a lot of tunnels have collapsed, there are not many places you can look for it at the moment. Our best bet would be the junkyard. You ever been there? No. What's junkyard? It's a town just across the Chancer's Bay, built around and from an old junkyard. It's a dangerous place run by two rivaling gangs, the Scrappers and the Black Eels. But most importantly, Junkyard is the main trading hub for the southern region. There is plenty to be found there. Weapons, equipment, materials, spare parts, and hopefully the circuit board we need. How do I get there? Essie or Jonas can give you instructions on how to get there. Alternatively, you can take a ferry, but it will cost you. I'll give you 250 charons. Wow. If you bring me back that circuit board and it's in working condition, you can keep all the money. I won't ask how you got it. But if you can't find it, I want the money back. Deal. I'll be back with the circuit board. Or with your money, allegedly. He nods and hands you the money. Good luck. Also, before you head out, you should go to the administration floor and talk to Vera. I think she has some trade documents that she needs delivered to the United Station Embassy in the junkyard. Vera in administration, you say? Blonde lady? Legs that go all the way up? I think I know who you mean. Vera Hale. You met Vera previously during your testing period. She is one of the counselors here at the Southgate station. Good to see you found your way to my office, Slash. How do you like your new home so far? People keep sending me to solo dangerous missions. It's derailed. They must have faith in your abilities. And considering you're still alive, I guess their trust was not misplaced. Anyway, how can I help you? We can get all kinds of lore here about Core City, United Stations, and the Protectorate. But Tanner mentioned you need some documents delivered to an embassy in the junkyard? That's right. If you're heading that way, you can deliver them for me. Sure. I'm going there right now. Great. Here are the documents. I'll let them know that you're coming. Have a safe journey and send my regards to the ambassador. See you later. Alright, well, you know, there's no reason to drop off my trade goods now. As a matter of fact, I think I'll pick up whatever I can carry from my locker. I'll be selling some things. At the junkyard, perhaps. Who left my door open? Oh boy, so what do we got here? I'm carrying how much weight? Oh man, I'm right on the edge too. Well, until I level up, I've got to put this gun in storage. So there's that. Yeah. Alright, I'll figure out the trade situation in between episodes. Because it takes me a long time to sort and trade. I was watching a guy do a Let's Play of UnderRail. And the dude was like lightning managing his inventory. I was so jealous. I'm not like lightning. I'm like smoke off of snail feces. So there's a way to get to the junkyard by traversing the route, I know. And I've also talked to this lady before. And she told me that she can take me there. So let's see what that's going to cost. She says, sailing somewhere, kid? I need to get to the junkyard. Alright, I'll take you there for 8 Charons or 25 SGS. Here's 25 SGS. Sail to the junkyard. Okay, cool. Oh, look, the tires and stuff floating in the water here. It's disgusting. Lootables. There's a lake mushroom lootable. Black eel gangsters everywhere. They've got their own auto turret. There's a warning sign, a dock worker. No lootables. But we have got to find, it's up here on our quest list, deliver trading documents to the United Stations ambassador. Travel to the junkyard to search for an Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board. One of the merchants may have it or know where to find it. And then Harlan's quest. So I guess we just start talking to notable merchants. I'm curious about this warning sign. What does this say? Keep away or get shot. Very friendly place, huh? So these guys are the black eels, and this guy is a black eel gangster too. Is keep away. I wonder if they're serious. Oh, they were serious. Die, scum. And I'm dead. Do not try to go in that building. Okay. Thanks for the warning. What about this guy? Can I go this way? That's the Dockmaster Silas. He's got a bodyguard who's a black eel. Dockmaster Silas, a lean, tall man stands before you, chewing on something leisurely. On his exposed forearms, you can see various crude tattoos and shallow scars covering his callous skin. His facial features are sharp, as if chiseled into stone. You're looking to trade. Get the hell out and take the first door on the right. Tell me about the Black Eels. Are you the head honcho? We control the docks and all the nearby waterways. And through that, all the naval trade. It's quite lucrative business, too. Our biggest customers are here in the south, but you'd be surprised how many fancy-pants civilized northern stations come to us in search of various parts and raw materials. Scrappers control the old junkyard, true. But there's plenty of heaps this side of the fence, too. Unlike the crazy zone raids, it doesn't cost lives to salvage it. And besides, ain't like the scrappers can ship their stuff anywhere without our help. As far as the leadership is concerned, I'm the guy in charge of the docks, and that's all you need to know, station boy. Ah, I see. So the Black Eels control the docks, eh? Who's this guy? Colton. Here to do some trading, Jack? Merchants here only accept Stygian coins. How do I get some of those? Glad you asked. I can change them into Charons at a decent rate. Just show me what you got, and I'll make a deal. Would you happen to, by any chance, have an Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board? No, I've got lots of junk, but I ain't got any Armadillo parts. Doubt any merchant here has them either. Okay, so the exchange rate is 1 to 5. no matter how you figure it. I get 100 Stygian for 500 SGS. That's not even close to a fair deal. Sorry, can't go any lower than that. Tell me about the old junkyard. Old junkyard. Depot A. It's the original junkyard this town was built next to from the scrap our predecessors found here. It's a restricted area now, though, on account of some accident with a mutagen tank that happened a long time ago. It's a crazy zone now. Rabid dogs, mutants, flipped out auto turrets. There's still a lot of valuable junk there, though, and you got scrappers still doing raids there. And they ain't letting many other folks get in. That's the problem, you see. Those bastards control the gate. It's in their freaking base. Oh, there's no other way in? He lowers his voice as he looks about. No, I didn't say that. You know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. If you absolutely need that armadillo part, the black eels might be able to help you. How so? Talk to Silas, the dogmaster. Tell him Colton sent you and that you're interested in the wormhole. He'll tell you more about it. I just spoke to Silas. Hey, Silas. I'm here about that wormhole. Colton says you're the man to talk to. You look green, boy. What you gonna need the wormhole for? You got a death wish? Yeah, death wish 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm looking for something specific I can't find on the market. Must be something special if it's worth risking your hide. The wormhole can get you in and out, but it's gonna cost you. How much? Usually I ask for money, but I got another deal for you if you're interested. Let's hear it. I need someone to solve a couple of problems for me, maybe get his hands dirty in the process. Dig what I mean? It shouldn't take you too long, and you might even earn some Charons on the side as well. Sounding good to you so far? Go on. There's a guy that owes me a hefty amount of coins, and not only that, but he's also late on his protection money. I don't think he's got it, though, but shake him down. See if he has something else of value. If not, well, we still gotta send a message what happens when you try to swindle the black eels, right? You up for this? Besides this, how many more favors do you need me to do for you before I'll get to the wormhole? Just one more after this, so are you in or what? I'm in. Excellent. The guy's name is Grover. He lives in a shack just north of the tavern, right next to Len's shop. Get him to pay up. 100 Charons he owes me or something of equal value. If he can't pay up, bring me his ugly head. Gotcha. Okay, so my mission markers now consist of, deliver the trading documents to the United Stations ambassador, and then in the junkyard find Grover north of the tavern next to Len's shop and collect his debt. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get deeper into this map somehow. There we go. Who is this guy here? Black Eel Gangster. Okay. Tavern, you say? Does this lead to more junkyard or caves, I wonder? Okay, that's a black eel. Guess we're okay to be back here? Not sure. Looks bad. Scrapper thug. There's black eels and scrappers here. Interestingly enough. But it looks like we're gonna have to wrap this episode up. I'm going to have to continue some of these missions in the next episode, so I hope you've enjoyed this one. Anywhere near as much as I've enjoyed it, because I had a frickin' blast. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, I hope to see you in the comments. Take care.